Conza's Biscuits in Soweto was established in 2004. The company was formally registered in 2017 with a focus in delivering decadent and delicious vanilla biscuits to the public at an exceptional quality and great value. Conza's goal has always been becoming a wholesale homemade biscuit company in South Africa and targets big retailers. Conza's is now looking towards building a long-term relationship with the supermarkets that they supply to offer a more comprehensive package that will best position our brand and delight customers with delicious treats. To tell us more, we're joined by baker Rhulani Conza. Rhulani, very good morning. Thank you so much for joining us. Welcome.
Thank you for having me, Cynthia.
Good to have you. Good to have you and good to see you.
Yes.
Tell us about Conza's Biscuits and when it started, how it started, and the vision that you had when you started this company.
Thank you. Like you said, Simple, it started by my mom in 2004, and she's been running it for now 19 years. And my sister and I took it over with an intention of assisting her because she was running it a little bit informally, because she was supporting us, taking us to school and everything. So we quit our jobs, my sister and I, and we believed in this product so much. Yeah. And then we just decided to just formalize it, incorporated it in 2017. And we've been running it ever since. So we saw a gap as well in the market with regards to homemade decadent biscuits. There's factory-made biscuits, of course, but people want homemade biscuits as well. Just to remind you of your grandmother at home when she's baking, or your mom. So now we saw an opportunity to just widen it to the public, and over and above that, we've taken it to supermarkets, and we're also taking it to the general public as well.
Just briefly, what kind of measures did you embark on, to sort of formalize it and take it to the public on a much more formal basis and platform? Yeah,
we realized that, if you're going to serve the public and if you're going to serve the supermarkets, you need to be formal, you need to be incorporated, formally registered, and you need the right certifications as well. Your food safety certificates are very important because you're serving the public. You don't want people to be sick. So we ensured that we formalize everything. We get the right certificates before actually approaching the supermarkets as well.
And more importantly, the branding and the packaging, eh?
110%. It's important. It's important to have your expiry dates and to have your batch numbers. It's the entire value chain. It's important to be systematic and formalize the business.
Right. Now, when it comes to expiry dates, who determines these expiry dates? Is it you, or is it, the health experts? It's
the health experts, because they measure, the flour that you use, they check it out, the margarine that you use, they check that, and they're the ones that actually tell you that your product can actually last up to either 3 months or 6 months. It's not determined by us, but by the experts.
Okay, pardon me for being a layman, but do they, like every time you make fresh produce, do they always come and inspect?
We do have a quality person that checks. So every time, whenever we make a fresh batch, we put batch numbers, we put samples, just in case maybe there's a public recall, somebody gets sick or anything like that. And then the quality controller is the one that vets the product and states that it's actually good to go to be packaged and to be sent to the public. So that's how we do it, yes.
For supermarkets to open their doors to you, that's a huge, huge vote of confidence on you. What exactly did you done to appease those supermarkets to consider you?
Simply, literally, it's going and speaking to the owners of the business. It's intimidating.
I can imagine.
You have to be prepared for a no. You have to get used to it. You actually have to target the no's, as many no's as possible, because you have to get used to it.
What could possibly lead to no's?
I know. Most of the time, maybe the people have too many suppliers, or they're not ready for you, or maybe there's a competitor maybe as well. But most of the time, they actually do welcome you, because some supermarkets, they do have leeway to source locally, from local manufacturers and everything. So that's the gap, that's the niche that we're targeting. So you just walk into a supermarket, this is a businessman or a businesswoman, they also want to sell your product. So you go and you engage with them, you give them samples. People like free food, free samples.
Of course, but of course, who doesn't?
And then immediately when they taste the biscuits, they're like, my goodness, please bring us these biscuits. And they are flying off the shelf. Of course, it comes with challenges. There's always challenges in operations, but those are the ones that actually make us stronger and smarter. And just to mention, Simpiwe, we noticed as well that beyond the supermarkets, the general public also want to participate.
Sure,
and there's people that come and they order from us and they sell to the people, the local people around. We've noticed that about 95% of our clientele, it's actually women. So we're creating not only employment, but we're also creating businesses through our business as well. Because we notice we don't only want to grow our little business, we want to grow with the community. So that's another way of giving back as well.
So are you at all satisfied with your presence at the local market before approaching big business, the supermarkets, that is?
We can never be satisfied. In business, you can never be full. So we definitely want to go big. We want to go national.
Yeah.
We want to go international. The other time, my partner told me that there's a customer in Namibia that's actually looking for these biscuits as well. And we're like, oh my goodness.
How did they get to know about it?
Through social media. Social
right?
media has been a game changer for our business. Literally, as soon as we switched it on, we went flying. We've got people from Cape Town, we've got people from KZN, Limpopo, Mpumalanga.
So you'll now be infiltrating the Namibian market?
We want to. We'd like to get that. But, I mean, as you know, as soon as you export a product, you also need proper certifications as well. And you need time for that. You need to be patient as well. And it's a fragile product as well.
Yeah,
so you need to ensure that everything is in place. But I must also mention that we do have Wakanda Food Accelerator Program. These are the guys that are literally fueling us with the certifications, with the premises to produce our product, and also with access to markets as well. They've been paramount in ensuring that our business gets to where it is today.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I can see you now and talk to
But
you.
of course. But of course.
Yeah.
Just take us through this biscuit. I could smell them from where I'm standing.
Yes.
And I could tell that they are fresh, eh?
Yes. I mean, they're delicious.
They're very fresh.
My favorite is this one. So it's got
This is an
coconut.
all-time favorite, eh?
It's an all-time favorite. I promise you, once you start tasting this, you will not stop. You will not stop. Okay? This is my favorite. So
What's the flavor? Vanilla?
They're all vanilla.
They're all vanilla. Okay.
Yeah, then we put little toppings just to decorate them. There's some
Yes.
people that don't like too much sugar or too much chocolate.
Yes,
they
yes.
want plain ones. Just like me, as you can see, I've got braces, so I can only have this, for
Oh,
example.
okay.
But
Okay.
there's people that want chocolate. They want the ones with the little sweeties over there.
I see those ones have been dipped. What's the...
Yes, that's chocolate. We've got
chocolate.
hundreds and thousands over there, dark chocolate. We've got chilies. This is what we call that chilies. And we also have choc chip over there. So we don't use milk in our biscuits.
You don't use milk?
We don't use milk. It's a family secret. It's a family recipe. That's why it's so popular and it can last. It can last you up to 6 months.
Oh,
That's
wow.
how brilliant it is. So it comes in different packages.
Okay.
So we've got the smallest one, which is a 1 kg, and then it goes all the way up to 20 liters for people that have big events like weddings and, and also corporate clients as well. They like to order those as well for Black Friday for their employees and stuff like that. You can do anything with these biscuits. They're not even seasonal. Winter, you can have it with your coffee. In summer, you can have it with your drink, with your juice, or you can have them on their own. Like I said, once you taste them, you will contact us. You want to have them.
Yeah, speaking of contacting you, where are you guys based?
So we are based in 27 boxes here in Melville, just down the road.
Okay.
And also you can find us on social media.
Right.
So we are on Instagram, which is biscuits _ in Soweto. We are on Facebook, which is Conza's Biscuits in Soweto. We are on Twitter. And yes, you can also contact us on WhatsApp as well. Yeah, so you can find us on those social media platforms.
Rhulani, I absolutely admire your tenacity. I mean, for you guys to be so brave and to tread on terrain that is feared by so many people.
Yes.
And you actually did well. Thank you so much.
I appreciate the
Great
time.
stuff.
Thank you
Great
so
stuff.
much.